Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
Welcome to MyBookie. You're ready to create an account and start making money, and we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.
Happy Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. We're here. We're live. This is Primetime Live with Philly Pete. I am your host, the one, the only Philly Pete. As always, we're here live on 12 Ounce Sports, YouTube, and Roku. Come on in. Subscribe to 12 Ounce Sports. Give us a thumbs up. Chat is always open. Got a lot of hockey tonight again. All right. Last night took a little bit dip in the NHL for clients. It's okay. We bounced back. That's all right. Tonight we have a good card as well. All right. Got a nice plus 900 first period over parlay going out as well. 4 games, first period over, plus 900. Let's rock and roll. Clients have that. Hey, come on in. Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful Tuesday. First 2 days of the work week have been busy. I'll be honest with you. It's been very busy. Just nonstop. That's what it's all about. You know, just crushing it. I love it though. Making the time go by very fast. So it's all good. All good in the hood. Hopefully everyone if those that are coming home from work, be safe out there. You know, crazy weather, Arctic air in the Northeast. It's wild. Absolutely wild. But hey, that's not going to stop us from doing a great show, right? So, you know, we're gonna kick it off. We're going to kick it off. All right. Don't forget, this show is sponsored. Not even sponsored, but make sure you hit up mybookie.ag. Promo code there is 12 Ounce Sports. It's mybookie.ag. Promo code there is 12 Ounce Sports, and they'll match your first deposit up to $1,000. All right, it's a great book. A lot of great assets. They stream live sports as well. So if you're betting on some crazy college basketball game tonight, they're going to stream it for you. If you don't have it live on the courtesy of your own home, you know, mybookie.ag will do that. That's the one unique thing that, yeah, they one of many, but that's a really good, unique, you know, asset they have on that site compared to others that you have all over the place, you know. So definitely worth checking out. Don't forget, you know, YouTube, we 12 Ounce Sports, we have a subscription as well, a betting subscription as well. 3 cappers, 4 cappers, including myself. You get best bets. Come on, sign up. $6 for the month, $60 for the year. Crazy cheap, great, consistent transparency. You know, when you're getting everything out of us, you get 3 days for free on top of that. A lot of cappers in general, when it comes to, you know, for a monthly plan, I mean, a lot of people out there are charging out the wazoo. So you're only asking for $6 for a month for a lot of good plays, and you're getting variety of plays, I should say. So check it out today. If not, you know, you get 3 days for free on top of that just to get your feet wet. So, all right, here we are. It's Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. We're having fun. Getting through the week. Monday's done. Tuesday's done. We're heading into hump day tomorrow. I'm ready for Friday. A lot of work projects going on in the house right now. Obviously, we know that everyone knows my wife is expecting. My wife and I are expecting in April. All right, so a lot of work to do in the house. Got to get that fourth bedroom all ready to rock and roll for the newest addition to the household. So it'll be a little bit crazier in the household. So a lot of crazy times going on, and with all that said and done, here we are. All right, let's kick off Tuesday with some. Let's go off with the of course the national championship last night. All right. So, hey, $600 richer. That's fine with me. Ohio State is the national champions last night with a 34-23 victory over Notre Dame. Notre Dame showed some good fight towards the end there. Don't get me wrong. A missed field goal, a little doink action. They had a chance. I love the fight. I love to see the fight there for sure. We barely just almost cashed out everything. So, go ahead. So that's okay. So we had a nice future victory there. I'm all about futures. I think with all the major sports, I've hit my last 3 of 4, maybe 4 or 5. I got to go back to it, but it's been really solid. It's been really solid for me with futures lately. So I currently have the Eagles and the Buffalo Bills futures as well. So 16-1 for Philly. And 9-1 for Buffalo. So looking pretty good there for sure. I mean, so I'm gonna have to hedge with Kansas City, and come over here, hon, with Kansas City and Washington. All right. So we'll see what happens there for sure. All right. But great game overall. I mean, Notre Dame came out right off the bat with a nice drive, killing almost the entire first quarter, 7-0 lead. Everyone was digging that. It was nice. It was a very good drive for Notre Dame. Pressure was on Ohio State, but this is Ohio State, ladies and gentlemen. A team that is overdue, haven't won a national championship in about 10 years, and they just came to play. Drive after drive, just absolutely, nitpicking through that defense. 31-7, you saw. I mean, it was wild, absolutely wild. But then hold up, wait a minute. All right, not so fast, as Lee Corso says. Notre Dame making a run, 31-15. A little bit of a fumble there, a little fumble. All right, Notre Dame comes back. Score a touchdown. All right, you're getting closer. All right, they doinked the field goal, which could have been 31-26 at one point, and which could very well have been 34-26 with a chance, with a possible chance, but – at the end of the day, I mean, Notre Dame had a chance. They absolutely had a shot there. Got to 31-23. Very great game towards the end. A little bit of drama as usual, but overall great national championship game. And of course, obviously Ohio State deserved it. They played great ever since that Michigan loss. It's what triggered them to where they were today. I mean, an 8 seed. And in the 12-team playoff, and they literally just pounded everybody in their way. Oregon, step away. Okay, you're not beating us twice. Texas, step away. Okay, and of course Notre Dame. I mean, they played very good football towards the stretch. They were hot at the right time. Howard making some great throws down the stretch for Ohio State. Clutch throws. Judkins and Henderson, great backfield there for Ohio State coming through. And, of course, the receiving core. I mean, and of course, most importantly, the defense. Defense showed up as well. So it was a hell of a season for Ohio State. Ryan Day, he absolutely deserves it. And Philly Pete's also $600 richer. Love to see it. Love to see it. So on to next year. Where they already have a way too early top 25, which I would like to, kind of like run down. And, just kind of see what you guys think as well. But, the top 25 as of today that finished out, Ohio State number 1, Notre Dame number 2, Oregon 3, Texas 4, Penn State 5. That's your top 5. I'm not arguing that whatsoever. Georgia 6, Arizona State 7, Boise State 8, Tennessee 9, Indiana 10. Ole Miss 11, SMU 12, BYU, Clemson, Iowa State to rounds out your top 15. Illinois, Alabama at 17, Miami, South Carolina, Syracuse rounds out your 20, and then Army 21, Missouri 22, UNLV number 23, Memphis 24, and then Colorado wrapping out the top 25 because God forbid if Colorado did not finish in the top 25 for this upcoming season. All right. Now, the way too early top 25 for next season looks pretty darn good. And it starts out with Ohio State at number 1. All right. Texas at number 2. Obviously, number 3, Penn State. Gotta love it. All right. 4, Notre Dame. Georgia, number 5. Oregon, 6. Clemson, 7. LSU, 8. LSU needs a nice comeback. They need a good story going into the 2025 season. BYU, number 9. South Carolina, number 10. Very surprising. And it's also very surprising not to see Alabama in the top 10 either. Alabama coming at 12. Illinois, 13. Arizona, SMU rounds out your top 15. Then you have Kansas State, Indiana, Florida Gators hopefully getting back to relevance at 18. Tennessee at 19, Louisville at 20, Michigan cracks back in the top 25, Texas A&M, Miami at 23, Boise State, and then Ole Miss at 25. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, for a solid, way too early top 25. I mean, it's going to be interesting. It really is going to be interesting for sure. See what happens there. So, and we'll go from there. Really, it was a great, wonderful season. A lot of ups and downs. The 12-team playoff was awesome. I have to say, the 12-team playoff this year was incredible. I'm glad they did it. It worked out. It worked out very well. I'm a big fan. I hope they could eventually expand it, maybe to 16 teams. I know that's a lot, but maybe even the top 25 teams. Like maybe 20. Maybe like you get a 24. I'm going crazy, but a 24 team playoff with that 25th team, being like an in game or something like that. I don't know. I just like it. I do like it. I do like the fact that we get some sort of incentive here with having a 12-team playoff and no longer a 4, because 4 was just silly. I didn't like the 4 team whatsoever. 12 was great. I love it. I absolutely love it, and I look forward to having more 12-team playoffs in the future. This is what it's all about, as it should be. They finally did it right, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun, really. And we got to see teams like SMU. We got to see teams like Arizona State. We got to see teams like Boise State that I don't normally see. I don't pay attention as much, to be honest, about what used to be a Pac-12 team. Mountain West teams, games that don't start until 11 o'clock at night in the East Coast. On the weekends, man. You have kids, you have a family, man. I'm in bed by 11 o'clock on the weekends now. If you're lucky, I'll get to midnight, but that's just how it is. But it was good to see Boise State, in a good slot, to watch them. It was good to see Arizona State. And it was good to see SMU. These new teams, like new bloods, you'd love to see it. It was cool. It was a great experience. I look forward to a lot more, 12-team playoffs in the NCAA football for sure. And of course, we have March Madness right around the corner. 3 months from today will be the Friday, basically March. The week of March Madness. All right, it's that Friday set of games. I'm excited. It's always the excitement that we have. So 2 months away. And football, like I said, is coming to an end, and I can focus a lot more on college football or college basketball, I should say. I'm looking forward to college basketball, getting focused on that, getting focused on the rest of the season until we get into March Madness. I want to start capping a lot more college basketball games, giving you free plays in college basketball and NHL. Those are my 2 main sports now going forward after the football season that I want to give everyone, the courtesy of, really. So, but other than that, without further ado, all right, we hit the middle of the show spot. Let's take a quick 2-minute commercial break. When I get back, hockey. Free plays. Who's ready for something? This is the Tuesday edition of Primetime Live with Philly Pete. Sit back, relax, give me 2, and I will return.
Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
Welcome to MyBookie. You're ready to create an account and start making money. And we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.
And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for taking that quick 2-minute commercial break with me. This is the Taco Tuesday edition of Primetime Live with Philly Pete. I am your host, the one, the only Philly Pete. We are here live on the 12 Ounce Sports 24-hour streaming platform, YouTube, Roku. We're here. We're live. The chat is open. Subscribe to 12 Ounce Sports. Give us a thumbs up. Got some hockey tonight. You want some free plays? I got free plays for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. So let's rock and roll. Before the break, just kind of run over the way too early top 25 for next season for college football, how the season ended, and of course, the crown of themselves, the Ohio State Buckeyes, leading to victory last night against Notre Dame, and they are your champions, your NCAA football champions, national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. So congratulations, and representing the Big Ten. So I'm A-okay with that. As much as I hate Ohio State, as we all know, as every Penn State fan knows, but to represent the Big Ten, gotta love it. Absolutely gotta love it. Okay. Hockey. Who's ready for some hockey, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, it's time. It is that time. So let's do it. Let's get into it. The rest of the show will be basically talking hockey and bets for sure. So, all right. Let's start off. Tampa Bay Lightning and the Montreal Canadiens. Over-under set at 6 at minus 125. Okay, over 6.5, you can get at plus 110. Tampa minus 130 on the money line. Montreal plus 120 on the money line. 55% of the public money on Tampa. 60% of the public money on the over. Okay. The over is 43, 39, and 9. 43, 39, and 9 to the over for these two teams here combined. All right. Now, don't get me wrong. Like Montreal, I feel like, like I said, when I take them, they win. They do. Tampa last night, with the game last night against Toronto, they're throwing a back-to-back. It's a tough spot, but I like Tampa tonight. All right, I'll take the Tampa Bay Lightning on that small money line spot, minus 130, minus 135. I like the Bolts here tonight, and I like the full game over 6. This is one of my favorite plays tonight is this over, the over 6. I do. I like the spot. I think we'll see a fair share of goals. Montreal should chip in as well. I'm thinking a 5-2 Tampa win. I'm okay with that. Maybe even a 4-3 Tampa win. But let's just get over that 6, okay? That's just my feeling. I like the first period over 1.5 as well. I think it's a good spot as well. I think we see a couple goals. It could be 1-1 after one, maybe 2-0 Tampa. But either way, that's what I'm at tonight. Give me Tampa Bay Lightning money line minus 130. First period over 1.5. Full game over 6 there in Montreal. Okay. Next up, we're going to the Wells Fargo Center. Detroit Red Wings, Philadelphia Flyers. Flyers minus 135 on the money line. Detroit plus 125 on the money line. Okay. The over is set at 5.5 at minus 130. You can get the over 6 at minus 105. So not terrible. 5.5 at minus 130 is doable. I like that. Okay. 60% of the public money on the Flyers, 60% of the public money on the over. This is one of many, like, I guess not really many, but one of, rarities that I'm on both sides of the public. Okay. That's just how I feel. The over is 46, 42, and 5. 46, 42, and 5 to the over between these two teams here combined. So with that being said, give me the Philadelphia Flyers money line minus 135. Okay, I like the spot here. I'm going to ride that 60% public as well. Just a fan. And I just like the spot for Philly tonight. I truly do. So give me the Flyers money line minus 135. I like the full game over 5.5. Two teams that, for the most part, have been scoring decently. And I feel like we can get a first period over as well. Okay, so again, just like Tampa, we're going to go first period over, full game over, and Flyers on the money line. Next up, Ottawa and the New York Rangers. Sens Rangers. This game did not make my card, but we're going to get it. We're going to dig into it anyway. Rangers minus 130 on the money line. Ottawa plus 120. Over-runners at 5.5 at minus 105. 65% of the public money on the Rangers. 60% of the public money on the over. Okay, the under is 50. 35 and 7 to the under for these two teams here combined. Give me the under 5.5. That's a no-brainer for me. Under 5.5 at minus 105. And I'm going to take a shot here with the Ottawa Senators money line at plus 120. The Rangers have been just not good this year. Inconsistent. They do have a winning record, but I just like this. I just going to take a chance here. I really am going to take a chance here with Ottawa. So give me the Senators plus 120 on the money line. Full game under 5.5. And that's where I'm at in New York. All right. So Ottawa plus 120 in the full game under 5.5. There you have it there in New York. Next up, Carolina Hurricanes and the Dallas Stars. Dallas minus 125 on the money line. Minus 125 on the money line. Carolina plus 115. We all know Carolina doesn't really play well on the road. Over-unders at 5.5. 65% of the public money on Dallas. 60% of the public money on the over. Well, the under between these two teams here, 51, 32, and 10. 51, 32, and 10 to the under. That's basically that's a good heavy favor to the under. And 60% is going over. I'm going to go under tonight in this game. Give me the under 5.5 Carolina Dallas at plus 105. I will take that. I will happily take that with the way the trend has been for these two teams here with the under. And I'm going to go with the Dallas Stars money line at minus 125. So Carolina, they're iffy on the road. I like Dallas's spot here. And again, the trend between these two teams here combined is all over the under, and that's where I want to go. So Dallas money line minus 125 in the full game under 5.5 at plus 105. All right. San Jose and Nashville. Here we go. Interesting matchup. Okay. Nashville minus 380 on the money line. San Jose plus 325 over under 5.5 at minus 120. 70% of the public money on Nashville, 55% of the public money on the over. Okay. Again, a game where both teams trend under. The under combined 53, 38, and 3. 53, 38, and 3 to the under. Give me the under 6 here at minus 115. Okay, I do like Nashville first period puck line. You could probably get around minus 110. I'm not going to play it just because it's not plus money, obviously because of what we're seeing here with the number. But just it's a lean. I like the lean there. I like Nashville puck line. I would even juice it to Nashville minus 1. Maybe we'll see a 2-0 Nashville after the first period. But you can either play the first period over 1 goal. That's decent. Nashville puck line minus a half a goal is around minus 110. Not terrible. All you need is a 1-0 Nashville after the first period, and you're cashing out. So that's cool. But all in all, I like Nashville. In general, this game is just, even the puck line is juicy at minus 145. This card, I mean, this game didn't make my card either. But if I want to say something in this game, probably the first period puck line for Nashville, I would even sprinkle the minus 1.5. Okay, maybe we see it. Like I said, maybe we see a 2-0 Nashville after the first. That'd be cool. Let's see what happens. We'll see what happens. But I'm on the full game under 6. I can see Nashville leading 2-0 and then kind of dying it down for the rest of the game here. So I'm going to go under 6. Nashville first period puck line and the minus 1.5 on the puck line for the first period. Okay, some good money there for sure. So there you go, between San Jose and Nashville. And if I had to lean with the puck line, I would take Nashville at minus 145. But again, this didn't make my card. Just a lean. Don't go crazy. Because you never know with San Jose. Okay, Nashville's not great either. So, but that's where I stand. Just an ugly game tonight in Nashville with San Jose. Next up, a very fun game, Washington-Edmonton. Here we are. Edmonton minus 145 on the money line. Washington plus 135. Over-unders at 5.5 at minus 125. 55% each way for the Oilers on the money line and the full game over. Okay. This is a tough game. This is a very tough game to cap. I mean, both teams are great. The under though is favored though between these two teams. The trend is 49-39, 49-39 and 4 to the under, but I'm going over. There's so many I know Edmonton's kind of been inconsistent with scoring. But just the way that, you have McDavid, you have Draisaitl, Washington can score too. I mean, I think we get the over. I'm going to take a chance. Give me the over 5.5. Okay. At minus 125. That's where I land. Okay. You can even get the 6 at plus 105, some plus money if you're feeling, valuable, but over 5.5 at minus 125 is where I stand. I like the first period over 1.5 as well. I want to take a chance here tonight. I want to go Washington Capitals money line plus 135. Just want to take a shot. That play itself did not make the card, so we'll see what happens. But just gut instincts. Just gut instincts for me. So Washington money line plus 135 and the full game over 5.5. Let's rock and roll. Okay, let's rock and roll. That should be a fun game tonight at 9:00. Last two games. Buffalo, Vancouver. Vancouver minus 180 on the money line. Buffalo plus 160 on the money line. Over under 5.5 at minus 130. 70% of the public money on Vancouver and 65% of the public money on the over. Okay, right off the bat. Okay, Buffalo's been giving us these overs nonstop lately, and the over combined for these two teams here, the trend is well over 48, 35, and 8. That is 48, 35, and 8. Give me the first period over 1.5. Give me the full game over 5.5. We're going to keep riding that stride here. And Buffalo, they might win this game here tonight. Okay, I'm going to take a chance. Again, I'm all about the dogs. Buffalo plus 160. Give it to me. Let's rock and roll. Give me the Sabres money line plus 160. But my two favorite plays here is the first period over and the full game over 5.5 there between Buffalo and Vancouver. And then last but not least, Florida, Anaheim. We're going to go to the pond. Anaheim plus 215 on the money line. Florida minus 245. Over-runners at 5.5 at minus 115. 65% each way on the money line for Florida. 65% on the over for the public. I mean, I can't go wrong here with the public here. I'm on the over 5.5 at minus 115. However, the under is a big-time trend for these two teams. The under is 51, 37, and 5 to the under. All right, you can get the under 5.5 at plus 105, but I'm going with the over 5.5 tonight in this game. Going to take a shot with the first period over 1.5. And you know what? Florida might dominate, but I'm going to go with the other way. I'm going to go Anaheim puck line plus 1.5 at minus 130. Just a gut feeling, ladies and gentlemen. And there you go. Just like that, I'm out of time. Hope everyone had fun. Have a wonderful Tuesday. I will be back on Thursday. Clients, your card has been released. Let's have a good evening. Let's cash out large, and I will talk to you guys in a couple days. Good night and goodbye.
Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball